Hi guys, it's Katie here, and I'm coming at you with another piercing video. So you don't notice, but I did something different. And yeah, my hair's up because I just got out of the shower, and I don't know why, but I've been doing this lately a lot, making videos after showers. So, well, I guess it's because I have free time. But anyway, so here, smell it. Out of randomness. As you know, if you are subscribed to me or if you have seen my videos, I do a lot of self-piercings, including, it won't turn. My smiley, my tongue, and my nose are all self-piercings. My friend did my belly and my cartilage, and the only two professional ones I have are my first holes on each earlobe. So I like to self-pierce, and yesterday, I had my safety pin, well, not safety pin, sewing needle. If you guys can see that. I had my sewing needle and I was messing around and, just decided, kind of wanted to pierce the bottom part of my belly. I never really wanted it. I want my Monroe, but I just kind of decided I'd do it. So it's very well hidden, because if I wouldn't have said anything, you guys wouldn't have known. So basically, the way I hide all my piercings is like this. It's clear, so you can't see it. All it is like a tag from clothes. There's no makeup over it right now, so you can kind of see it in the light, but all it is like a tag from clothes, you know, like the price tag, like this plastic ring that holds it all together. One of those. And you cut it and you burn the top of the lighter. And on the inside, I just have like one of those clear earring backs, so it doesn't stab me or anything, so. Yep. And I had makeup over it earlier. It's a little red because it's still really sore. I pierced it like a couple hours ago, so. And my parents didn't notice it. My brother didn't notice it, so. I told my brother about, so. It's quite sore. And with this in, I bite it quite often. So I have to push it in, like, secretly, so my mom doesn't see or my dad doesn't see. So like when I'm eating, like if I take a drink, I'll like push it in. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah. So it's really sore. The main, like yesterday I was messing around and I got it like almost all the way through, and I was like, why am I even doing this? I don't even want this piercing. So today I came home and I was like, you know what, let me just finish this because it's really sore anyway. So finished it. Started to do it with a hollow needle because I do have one. It is a 14 gauge hollow needle. And I started to do it, but I just found it less painful to use a sewing needle. So I continued with that. And it's the easiest way to hide it because a tag from clothes is around 18 gauge if you were to measure it in gauges, and like a sewing needle or a safety pin is often like 18 gauge too, so it works out perfectly. So because if I were to pierce it with that and I put a 16 gauge ring in or something, I wouldn't be able to hide it very well, because if I put this in, it would shrink down to this size anyway. So I'm going to put this in for a while, and that's the way I hide it, and I cover it with a little bit of cover. And I have self-piercing, that's how I hid my nose too. And then I eventually, like 2 days after I pierced it, I showed my mom, and she hadn't noticed it before, and it's really easy to hide because it's not the first thing your parents are looking for. So if you want to self-pierce, that's the way to do it. First of all, don't bring up any suspicion. Don't say you want the piercing. If you know you're going to do it yourself, then don't say you want the piercing or anything like that. And like, you can say you want it, but don't like continuously talk about it, like, and beg at it and stuff. So because that's really suspicious. And if they see like a red spot around it, it's obviously they're gonna know you pierced it. So secondly, do this technique. and cover, like, do it on a random day. Like, don't talk about it and then do it the same day. Do it on a random day. Like, I haven't talked about ever getting this piercing because I didn't want it, but I mean, I guess I'm keeping it now, so. I really want my Monroe, though, so I probably will keep this hidden when I get this, and whichever one I want to show, I'll show it, because it's not the first thing you've, like, if I had this pierced and I had an actual, like, ring in it, people would look at that, not this, so, because it's really transparent, but it's kind of red because it's, like I said, I pierced it earlier, so, but that's the way to hide it. First of all, don't talk about it. Secondly, use this tag method and cover it with cover up, but don't just put it over that spot because your parents are going to notice the different skin tone. So make sure to blend it all around the bottom of your lip or whatever, wherever you're piercing. And then if you're like eating or something, don't like deliberately make it obvious that you have it. So like if your brother and your mom are in the kitchen, go to the living room and eat so they don't see you like pushing it in if it like comes out or something. So yeah, honestly, on like a hurting scale, it's like, it didn't hurt to actually do it because I like massaged it through and I used a sewing needle, so there was less pain and pressure because the hollow needle kind of hurt a lot, so like the point, so I didn't want to do it all the way. And it was sore from the day before because I was messing around and pierced it almost all the way through and then just decided to stop, so, because I had to go to bed, so I had to turn my light off, so I couldn't finish it, so, yep. And then, like I said, today, decided to finish it, so what I did was pierced it with a sewing needle, let it sit for like 5 minutes, put some Vaseline around it because I forgot to before, and slid it back and forth, and then I took it out and I put in a regular earring like for your ear, and I let it sit for like 5 minutes, and then I took that out and put the tag in, and it's been in all day, and I covered it with some cover up, blended it, and you know, put a bunch of makeup on because that's what I normally do after school. I don't know why. I don't do it before school. I do it after school. Because, I don't know. I guess I just have time to mess around with makeup after school, so. And I get up at, like, the latest I possibly can before school, so. And that's all I did to hide it, and they haven't noticed it, but. Because, like, if you have parents that are, like, against piercings, like, mine aren't against piercings, but they're against, like, a million piercings on your face, or, like, in general. Hold on. The back was coming off. Okay, there we go. If they're against like a million piercings in general, or like piercings on your face, this is a great way to hide it. Because when I had my nose and I hid it this way, they did not notice at all. Because my mom told me straight up, it's not what she was looking for. She wasn't going to notice it. So, plain and simple, don't overly stress about it, because then you're going to get noticed and busted for it. So, and another thing, I changed the ring in my smiley. Normally, I would have had a horseshoe, such as, oh, let me turn it, such as this, and there would be another ball on it. And I took that out, and I put in, I believe it's called something like a capital piercing or something like that, like the ring. I don't know what it's called, something like that, because I was watching some other video on YouTube, and the girl had just gotten her smiley, and she said she wanted, like a capital ring, which is like this. Basically, all it is a ring, and you don't screw it in. The ball has like an indent on either side, and you have to like get one side in, like you have to get a certain bar for it. It'll come together obviously, and you have to get like one side of the indent in and then push the other one in. It kind of hurts if you don't hold on to the bar, so, or like the ring, so, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to get in, so, and I just keep it turned, and it's a great way to hide your piercing. But if you smile, obviously the top of the ring is going to show, so. I'm getting an eyebrow piercing soon, though, to hide it, hopefully, and that's how I had my outside piercing, so. Yeah, it's quite sore. Mainly the inside of my lip is sore, though. As you can see, there's a distinct circle of where I, like, had the pressure, so. Hurts. Kind of sore. Yeah. So, that's about it. If you guys have any questions on how to hide it, or how I pierced it and why I pierced it the way I did, I guess you can comment them below. Well, I mean, not I guess, but comment them below. And sorry, I just kind of rambled on throughout this video. I don't know why. I just kind of spur of the moment decided to make this video, so yeah. It's sore. I think I'm gonna take it out and like see if I can gauge it right now or not. I don't know. It really hurts. It's quite sore. By the way, if you pierce it the way I did with the sewing needle, or if you're doing it the other way with a safety pin, after you leave in the needle and then take it out, you have to be quick about putting the earring through. So don't like search for an earring or anything. Like put it through immediately, and obviously have everything sanitized. I did. So, and then after everything's sanitized, immediately put in the earring, and you'll probably have to pop it through because this inside layer heals really fast. So this top layer of skin will close over before you even get the ring all the way through. That's how quick it closes. So you'll probably have to like take your nail and go over the like where the end of the earring is and pop it the rest of the way through, because that's what I had to do. And it doesn't really hurt to do that. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It's kind of gross to hear the pop of the skin, but it doesn't hurt at all when it pops through. So that's about it for this video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.